Hi guys, Mikie here, your fleet founder for the Immortal Elites group. I hope you're all well. Just to let you know guys, today's something slightly different. As you can see, I'm not in my usual environment. I haven't got a gaming headset on, not on Discord either. But today I'm with my friend and she's just made me a lovely coffee. Say hi, Claire.
Hi.
So, anyway, some epic posters come today. I have had something turn up which I didn't expect from my sister, also a user on Star Trek. Massive shout out to you there, Emily. Hi Ash, hi Syke, hi Flo. Right. Hi Neil. Also, today it's this. It's the Deluxe Mega Kit Star Trek Light and Sound Communicator. Now, I've never really been a fan of the original series. I know some of you are going to hate me for that. I'm so sorry. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm so happy I finally got one. So, epic. Thank you, Emily. So, we've got on here, it says the communicator is used for voice communication and serves as an emergency signalling device for Starfleet. This kit includes a replica of the iconic communicator, which features light and sound and a 48-page book, which we're going to be looking at first because we've got to save the best till last. Complete with full colour photos. So you're all going to get to see the photos, don't worry. Made in China, off the running press, straight into Philadelphia. And then kindly given to me. So thank you. Thank you, Emily. I did say later on, so we'll pop that back. Oh, look at the tiny book you get. It's pretty awesome. So it's the book on the Star Trek original series Communicator. So that's your first picture. Looks like a nebula with the Enterprise class ship flying through. On the next page, we have all the miniature edition for the running press, and we've got the contents, which is the introduction, the design, function, other uses, universal translation, and real life. Now, I'm not going to go through every single bit of writing, but I'm just going to give you a rough idea of what they're on about and stuff. So, first proper page we come to is Lieutenant Uhuru, and from the original series, absolutely fantastic. She is one classy bird. And then we've got a console as well. So, then what we do, it's basically about its logic, the morality of the communication. It says about the iconic flick of the wrist that opened the communicator, and with its distinctive chirping sound. Oh, I hope it's got that. Oh. The sound and gesture has been copied and parodied in a variety of other television shows and films. Now, let's see if it does do that. So the design, Star Trek's pilot episode, The Cage, introduced the communicator along with other technology. So obviously that's the starting point. Excuse me, I've got hiccups slightly. The communicator also used for intership personal calls as well. So from one ship to another. Oh, there we go. There's the picture of it, guys. I do believe that's James T. Kirk's hand. So, and then it goes on a bit more as well. I do believe I've just jumped ahead to the picture, guys, and not actually mentioned the fact that we've gone on to design. We have gone on to design. Oh, I've already mentioned it, yeah. Ha! Silly me. Right, anyway. The gold mesh antenna covered the rounded black casing for the communicator. When flicked open, control knobs could be accessed to transmit and receive signals. A distinctive sound pattern dial identified the speaker and receiver microphone. Oh, right. Oh, and there we go, guys. There's a full-on picture, which I don't know why they've done this. It's really stupid because it looks bloody awful. Look at that. It's right in the crease, so you've got to bend the book right back to actually see it, which I don't really want to do because I want to keep it as is. So I'll just show you that, but you get the picture. Pardon the pun. Anyway, back onto more of the designs as well. It talks about other Star Trek alien races have similar devices and usually featured a similar design and functionality, so like the Klingons, the Romulans, the Jem'Hadars, or as my bro would say, Jim Haters. Anyway, actually, that reminds me of when my character stood in front of the gateway in the mission, if you guys can remember that. I can't remember what the mission is called, so if you guys can comment down below and I will refresh my memory, so thank you. Also, it's mentioned about the function. The communicator's main function is to allow person-to-person or person-to-ship and ship-to-ship communication. Communication satellites orbit Earth at over 22,000 miles. So it travels 22,000 miles, so it's quite a long way. And then obviously we have the whole bridge crew there. So epic, again, right in the crease, not very good. And then we've got other uses as well. So the communicators could also be used to set up sonic disruptions. So when they've done like little things to disrupt things as well by using two-way communicators tuned to the right frequencies. There is one where I do believe they took out from the shuttle Odo in Deep Space Nine and Kira when they were trying, when he went to his own homeworld. They did something to break free of this rock. But it turns out this rock that was engulfing Kira was actually a founder, so Changeling morphed into that, which Odo then clicks on. But it does show you that they do use devices tuned to the right frequency on that episode as well. Obviously, it says about the prime directive for the fleet, for Starfleet, was not to interfere with cultures more primitive than their own, which obviously still happens.
Sorry.
It's alright, no worries. I had to show you guys. I was so desperate to do this recording. Oh! Unfortunately, like I said, I keep saying the creases keep destroying the pictures, guys. But, there we go. That is the Starship Enterprise original series Ship's Bridge. Epic!
Yeah.
There we go, guys. And then if we carry on going forward, we have the universal translator. So if you're talking to an alien race, flick it open, do your shiz, done. You get to talk to people. And then the iconic Leonard Nimoy, rest in peace. Epic, live long and prosper, sir. And then we have real life. So in the 1970s, Martin Cooper, an American engineer employed by Motorola and a fan of Star Trek, conceived the idea of a handheld mobile phones, while car phones based used on radio channels were in limited use. Cooper envisioned devices that were more like the Star Trek Communicator, one that was able to be portable and used anywhere. Drawing on the inspiration of both the Communicator and Dick Tracy's wrist radio, Cooper convinced his bosses to invest in over 100 million over the course of 20 years to develop what would later become the modern cell phone. So really, everything so far out of Star Trek has come true, somewhat, to some degree. Over Star Wars, sorry, Star Trek's been out longer and it's better. But anyway, in 1983, the first commercial cell phone service began. So, we also have Captain James T. Kirk and one of his lady friends. Yet again, like I said, the crease has destroyed it. But there we go, guys. And this book has been bound using handcraft methods and so basically it's supposed to be hand sewn in a specific way, guys, that it's going to endure quite a lot. But I don't want to test that theory because I want to keep this as is. So that's the storybook. But the best I've seen TOS. Let's have a look. Very lightweight. I expected it to be heavy. Plastic. Pull the tag out. Right, okay. Well, the iconic wrist flick isn't working. So epic though. Does this turn? So those are the lights. So we have 3 lights here and 2 buttons and the little speaker. This you can't do anything with, but I'm glad really because I don't want to break it or anything. So I'm just going to leave that as is. Oh, it's so epic. Are we ready, guys? Ah, that is epic! Love it! That is awesome. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Tuning in for the right frequency. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Guys, I would highly recommend getting one of these. Absolutely fantastic. I would say it does have a few downsides. That's the only functionality it appears to have. Now, if I can access the chip inside, I should be able to get some more software on there where I can press more of the buttons. But then why would I want to do that and destroy it? Because I need to keep it as is. So, when I'm doing videos like this, I will be doing, guys, like a score out of 10. So based on its design, functionality, its general aesthetics, if they're pleasing or not, the kind of container it comes in with, its book and its product information, which is there and there. And considering it's been shipped all the way from the USA, from Philadelphia, all the way over, guys, to the UK, it's in pretty damn near mint condition. So I will give this an 8 out of 10. Now the reason why it gets let down on 2 of the points is 1, the iconic wrist, and 2, there's not more features than that and that. Even when you press them both together, it won't do anything. But I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Emily, a massive thank you ever so much. And thank you for letting me do this review. And on that note, guys, all I'm going to say to you is, see you in the skies. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And energize.